the things that I want to do to you, why don't we just lock the doors and have a little one-on-one session today? I'm sure the other students wouldn't mind. Well, I can just postpone the quiz and give some special treatment for my favorite student. I know that you're the only student here, but I only give hints for the favors you provide. As usual, you're still going to have to work hard to pass the test. And depending on your performance today, I may make it harder than the rest of the tests. Well, it's a good thing you came to my office hours, right? If no one else attended, then they all deserve to get a bad grade. But to be honest, I enjoy when you come to me and come to my office hours. You're a very good student. Oh, don't worry about the teaching assistants. I told them not to bother me. I told them that I had a special guest coming over today. But as a precaution, I also didn't give them the keys. So, there you go. Well, I find them very annoying. They ask too many questions. And I know that I'm the expert here, but I'm sure they should be able to find out on their own. They're so close to getting their PhDs. And next year, you can also apply and come back and learn under me. Is that correct? Maybe instead of coming here and receiving extra credit, maybe you can come here and we will publish papers together and do research, and I'll bring you to all the conventions. You just have to keep performing well at these one-on-one meetings. And you also have to go through an application process. And you also have to go through a rigorous selection process conducted by yours truly. So if you don't do well, I guess that sucks for you. Well, I can't treat you differently than all the other students. Oh yes, I'm very dead serious. So you better set your pretty little ass down before I fail you. That's a good girl. Now, I hope you realize that I have very high expectations for you. It would be really bad to my ego if the person that I gave extensive private lessons to, my absolute favorite student, if you didn't end up at the top of the class. And I really sincerely hope that this doesn't distract you too much. You still have to focus on your studies. Well, it seems like me being this close to you has gotten you a little distracted, a little riled up. You see, I understand that you're restless in your seat. But don't worry, I have other methods of distracting you, other methods of making you uneasy, of making you more squeamish in your seat. Oh no, I won't tell you. You'll find out soon enough. Just like how education is. The harder the curriculum, the harder the education gets, and thus the requirement for extra credit becomes harder as well. I may even end up asking you to come more often, and come so much that you might not have anything left at home. There's no need to be afraid. There's no big issue here, unless it's the one you're about to face. Well, you gotta listen to me carefully, and do everything that I demand. Otherwise, you may not be passing this class. Don't get distracted. It's a very simple proposition. All you have to do is serve me and serve me well. I'll definitely give you a good grade after. Do you understand? Good. Come sit next to me on this couch that I conveniently have in my office. Oh, don't worry. Every time that you come to office hours, I always clean it down. It's perfectly fine. Sit. I insist. Sit. I know I'm a very big guy. You know what they say about people with deep voices and big feet and big hands, right? If it's big in many places, chances are we're even bigger where it matters the most. Oh yeah. I know I'm good at this. You know, I have been told that I have a tongue that puts everyone else's to shame. Oh, yes. Why would I lie? Do you want to see for yourself? That was good, wasn't it? You want more? Well, I'm going to make you beg for it. Baby. Oh, baby. What am I going to do with you? It hurts, but in a good way, doesn't it? That's the dilemma. You're so sweet, but also so naughty at the same time. But ultimately, you're such a good girl for listening to me. How do I say this? Darling, my sweetest sweetie. I'm not sure if it already happened, but when you do reach the happiest moment in our little activity, please do start screaming out of joy, okay? I really want to hear it, and I don't care if anyone else hears. I love the smell of your hair. It's so nice and soft and silky and everything I wished it to be. I never thought that the real deal was even better than what I had thought previously. You're just so goddamn hot. Can't resist it. That was great, huh? I love it too. And if you want to come back next time, there can be more. Go ahead and like and subscribe. It'll help out with the algorithm. And if you want, you can show the appreciation in the comments. I do read them, I don't respond to every single one, but I promise I do read them. And if you have any suggestions, I'm down for that as well.